respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. Trying to establish the run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rid of it on the RPO. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Making the adjustment. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Complete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Huskies. Offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Running inside. It's White. He's got the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Right back to the well. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got him right there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man down the middle. Now well within striking distances, that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The ride. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Runs through the tackle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. Tough run here. It's White. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, and made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
He's got it on the right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his target. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs,
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. They try to get it outside on the left. Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. And send the tight end in motion. Sells the run, looking to pass. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On play action. Out wide right, it's White. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hand it to the back. Crosses the 30. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down to the air. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this.
Pulls it in on the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, North Dakota State! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Sells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the run, it's White. stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. This offense has it with really good field position. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This time on target. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Back to pass on second down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He's got it. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Pulls it, looking for a crease. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And he avoids the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Stevens. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This will likely be the last play of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 4 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Sooners with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
The returner will field it and bring it back. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Huskies head coach told me at the half, his quarterback not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Makes one man miss. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And I know that wasn't a big gain, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. This is a designed run. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
The fake wants to throw. Out wide right, it's sacked. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Drives inside. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stopped short of the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll need a bunch on second down. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking to throw on 3rd. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Hits inside, it's White. Breaks the tackle. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Long way to go on second down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The give on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's sacked. Could not make his way to the corner.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL. So now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on second down by the offensive coordinator.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. On the run, it's White. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Right back to it. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And it's good! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the fourth quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And you still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Turns into the pile. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
And they got him down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
And I love the location of that throw. 4th down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm